Hey guys, this is Paul Singh, the Market Speculator with bullsonwallstreet.com. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how we used a market catalyst, which was the presidential election and Donald Trump being elected as our next president, and how we use that to actually make some money trading biotech. So let's take a look at the chart here. We can see the trade we took, LABU. We entered on the day of the election, this big pop right here, entered towards the end of the day around 41 something and exited right here yesterday at 49 something. The exact numbers here are for our exit was 49.20 and the entry here was 41.16. This is the Bulls on Wall Street Swing Trade Alert Service dashboard. You can see the report here, and these were the alerts that went out. Now let's talk about the trade. So if you look at this chart here, we were very extended at this point, not where I would usually enter a trade. So most people look at me who know my trading style. No, I don't usually enter at these extended levels here, but we had a specific reason for doing so. And that is we knew the biotech industry was getting beaten down because of the fear that Hillary Clinton was going to be the next president. And one of her big platforms was going after the drug industry. And we don't care, as traders, whatever your politics are, we don't really care whether we're for it, whether we're against it. At this point, we're about reacting and making money. So it doesn't matter to me whether I'm for it or against it, what Hillary or Trump is doing. But you can see this big move down here was related to the idea here that Hillary was going to win the election. We started to get a little pop just before the election. You always wonder, here are the insiders who know what's going on, and usually this kind of stuff predicts what's going to happen. But I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories here. Let's talk about the price action. We got the big pop on election day. We knew going in, if Trump won, there are some major catalysts for major sectors, and there would be rotation into those sectors. Now, it's hard to guess beforehand. You don't want to take too many shots because we don't know who's going to win. There are a few other areas that we've been keying into very closely in the trade report. We've been talking about them a lot, and one of the themes here is biotech. So biotech got that big pop. Basically, we entered on the catalyst. Now, normally on a breakout like this, when we're already a little extended, I'm going to wait for things to shake out. But this was so strong here, and we know this could not only be a catalyst for this next week, but it could be a catalyst for the next year. So we have high expectations for biotech here. So we entered here at 41 something, not necessarily setup specific related, other than the fact that it's just a breakout. Now, this moved very quickly. So our entry was here at 41. We know we had the top of the range here at 54. And actually, my initial strategy was to play a move between 50 and 54 for my exit, and then maybe eventually even play a breakout here. And that's still in play. But this moved so fast beyond our expectations here. We got 8 points in just 3 days of holding. So I took that profit when we started to get very extended. You could see where stochastics our volume was dying down. We expect a little bit of a pullback. So I decided to cut off about 80 cents early compared to where the low end of my range was, which was 50 to 54. And it did end up pulling back today. We closed strong at 48, but it did pull back intraday all the way to 46. So that was the idea here, 41 to 49. It got extended. We got out. A fantastic 8-point gain. This happened in 3 days. I'm happy to get an 8-point gain holding for a month. So this was a fantastic trade here. Now we're waiting for going forward here. Now we've got the trade. That was the idea behind that trade, playing the election catalyst. And when you know something is coming up, you should be always aware of the themes. Now we don't parse the news too much. We're not economics guys, but we do know the major themes, and that's what's important here. So we knew that theme was in play. Now it's pulling back. Now, how are we going to trade it? I'm looking for one of two things. I will re-enter biotech now if we pull back and hold a major key level. So let's say it just consolidates, puts in a hammer here, I would get in. If we pull back, hold at these moving averages, I would get in. And the key is holding at those levels, showing strength at those levels. Or the other way to play it is if we consolidate for a couple of days here and then break 50, you could play another breakout trade. And at that point, I would like to hold even through this resistance level here at 55, and then we could get a fantastic run maybe up in this range here, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's the way we're looking to play it here. I'll keep you guys posted with what we're doing here. We've got a few other trades in play. You guys know, and I'll put a video out on this later on the blog. GWPH, one of the other themes for us has been marijuana, and we're already up about 10 points on our marijuana play. So that's it for this post here. I'll see you guys next time.